Welcome back to Full Lock Adventures, and we've got yet another RC car repair video. This one belongs to a mate who saw that I was repairing a few, and this is his old girl he hasn't had out for, I think he said 5 or 6 years. It's an eBay special. The box is a bit tattered, but I think it's a HSP buggy. A box full of all the spares, and it's got some issues. The front end is snapped. I think diff housing's busted, but it should be pretty easy to repair. All the parts are still available, so he went ahead and ordered, I haven't looked in this bag yet, but he ordered all these, and so it would just be hopefully just be a simple matter of replacing everything and getting all these pieces put on there. So yeah, it'll just be a matter of hopefully a simple task anyway. He reckons it absolutely flew when he was younger, so as they all do when they're new, they all went pretty good. So yeah, aluminium pieces throughout it, but obviously he's hit a jump too hard and snapped something out of there. And I'll pull this apart, fit all these new parts, give it a go, and hopefully it'll be good and get it back to him. These are the parts. And then in amongst here are other pieces. So I think that is a homemade piece that he made for that. So we've got a proper one of those. These alloy engine mounts, or transmission mounts, sorry, go on there. Time to start pulling this front end apart to try and replace the broken bits in here. So some fairly nice aluminium pieces in amongst it. I'm just going to wing it. Well, that was easier than I thought. Got the front end out, just a few screws. The chassis doesn't look all that good. I might have to try and smack that straight. Got other housing here to replace this one, and then put this like retaining bracket in there. I finally got this diff reassembled. Got the new housing. The old housing had some cracks in it. They were hot glued up, so we've got this new housing. Fair bit going on here. Never done one of these before, so yeah, just work it out. Got can of Bundy. It's a nice night. Nothing else to do. Why not? Front end is back together. Got the new plates in there, the new diff housing. So another job now. Replace all the wheel bearings and replace the transmission mount in the middle there. I don't think there's anything wrong with those ones. He just wants to go from plastic to alloy like the rest of it. And still got the rear diff to put together too. I forgot to film when I had both diffs apart, but this is the old one. You hear it? She's fucked. Now I've got the new one, and yeah, it is a lot better. Trust me. It's hard to compare them, but when they were both out, yeah, this one was definitely worse. The other one, the one that's in there, is a lot tighter. So for the sake of a few bucks, it's easy just to change them over. There's the old not even a trans, it's like a spur gear, no transmission. So yeah, no, the plastic and the new ones are steel, aluminium. And I think I'm only changing them out because for bling factor, to make it look a little bit better. Sorry, my voice isn't quite right tonight. Okay. have a look at this thing.
Wow.
It blew the tyre off the rim.
What? What?
I'll have to go re-glue that.
Yeah.
And the battery fell out.
Yeah. Yeah. That's definitely not good, isn't it, Toby? Yeah. And Dad.
No. I'll have to put the battery back in its tray.
Yeah, and it sounds hot.
No, it's not hot.
Mm.
I'll have to go put that tyre back on its rim.
It's
So back to the shed we go. Well, that lasted about a minute. The foam blew straight out of the tyre. And the outside's glued, but it doesn't look like the inside's glued. I'll have to check the others. That one started to come out as well. They look like they're glued, but might not be glued too well. The tyres that came with it were like this, so worst comes to worst, if we put those back on. Can't Max? What do you think we should do?
We should just glue the rim and then put that back in it and still put some glue in that.
We've got some cheap super glue here. Try this again. Got the foams the wheels re-glued. This thing's a bit hard to control on dirt. Trying to steer and drive one-handed again. I'll try and get one of those controller mounts, I think, like it. Some of the YouTubers I watch seem to have. Yeah, I can't quite control it properly. Not game enough to jump it. Mate reckons it's good for jumping, but yeah, I don't want to jump it. I don't want to break it. Up and down the bitumen road's good enough. I don't want to run over a jump and break it. It's not mine, so it's the best you're going to get here, I reckon. But yeah, good to go for now. He can have this back and enjoy it. If he breaks it, then it's on him. Neighbour's washing out his stock crate. You can tell by the squiggly lines here I've had a bit of fun. Whoopsie daisies. Never really had brushless before. Not used to the sudden power. Definitely more fun. More fun than nitro. Fuck the nitro cars. Oh, they're good in their way. They've got their enjoyable parts of them. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Something's just let go, I think. Oh, it might be. I reckon there's a bit of weed in there, I reckon. Just a piece of stick stuck in the spoke of the tyre. Alright, I'm going to put this away before I break it. And I can work on the next car that needs doing. I've got a lineup of cars there to fix now, which is good. Giving me something to do to help with my recovery with my broken hands. As you can see, they're getting better. Thanks for watching.